TEF-48813. A story by user DutchguyWaffle. When it first drove into our base, none of us really knew what to do. Humans generally kept to their own, especially considering their tech and vehicles, so we didn't have any experience servicing them. We didn't mind, of course. We all saw them as horribly outdated, with ballistic guns, treads, and heavy, thick armor. Even so, they were our allies, and performed well enough on the battlefield that their soldiers had gained our respect. It was damaged beyond belief. Its armor was cratered, melted, and gutted. Its active protection systems completely defunct. What little shielding it had was blown out, and parts of its dark gray paint job had been scorched off. We could just make out the markings, identifying it as TEF-48813. We rushed up as it powered down, medics with stretchers ready to pull any of the wounded out of the wreck. When we finally managed to get the top hatch open, the engineer in question turned yellow and threw up, her tentacles quivering as she all but ran from the thing. We could all smell it, even with our protective gear. The stench of death and decay, of blood and sweat. I was the first one who dared investigate, and what I found horrifies me even to this day. Not a single crew member survived. Blood was spattered all over the interior, viscera and burnt pieces of human were strewn around, and I could smell the sharp scents of boiled meat and plasma detonation in the air. It was only after I had crawled my way back out of the cramped interior and told them what I found that we all asked ourselves, how did it get here? I was volunteered to retrieve the black box, as they called it. We knew humans kept a record of all combat operations for after-action reports, so I steeled myself once more, and carefully, with all the reverence for the tomb that it was, removed a small data drive. With it in hand, I made my way back to the others, showered, and we all crowded around the monitor as our tech guy started reconstructing it to fit our data ports. I can only assume everyone else felt the same sick curiosity as to the fate of the crew. With a ping, the reconstruction and translation was done, and we all edged in a little closer as the log started playing. Log start. Date 2107-2563 STC. Startup sequence complete. All systems nominal. Welcome, Staff Sergeant Williams. Good morning to you too, Abby. Ready to kick some Thorellian ass? As always, sir, I do not possess legs to kick ass. However, I wish you luck in guiding my chassis to do so in my stead. Always a hoot, ain't you, Abby? Crew morale boost achieved. Jane, get her rolling. Petrovich, Kowalski, how's she looking? Beautiful as always, sir. We've got a 3.4% increase in efficiency after maintenance. And these new shells will punch right through enemy armor and shields. Ain't that right, Kowalski? Oorah. Copy that. Abby, you ready to rumble? Always, sir. Connecting you to platoon command now. Our orders are to follow. It cut out there, the data corrupted because of damaged hardware, the tech told us. It took the program a while to reconstruct the next part of the record, having to skip a large part, and only giving us bits and pieces of marked hits and scattered comms chatter. Eventually, though, it found a part that it could reconstruct to a fuller picture. TEF-83474 has been destroyed, marking enemies at bearing 6-3 according to tracking software. I see him, Abby. Kowalski, take the shot. Target acquired. Thorellian armored vehicle. Chance of penetration 87.6%. Adjusting manual aim. Chance of penetration 97.9%. Firing. Hit. Ammo 61 of 90. Updating mission kill tracker. 11 vehicles, 71 infantry. Target down, good job. Purging process. Reason. Unnecessary comment. You're welcome. Hostile vehicle destroyed. Well done, Kowalski. Couldn't have done it without you, Abby. Anomalous processes detected. Once again, the recording stopped, and the program was taking so long with the rest that eventually I was the only one who remained, even the tech having gone to let it take its time. But I couldn't leave. I had to know what happened. And just as my lower eyes were starting to droop with sleep, the recording started up again. My hearts broke as I listened to its final entries. Date 2307-2563 STC. Damage report. Left track 76% functional. Right track 90.4% functional. Shields depleted. Armor 48% integrity. APS depleted. Coaxial MG 310 out of 2,000 rounds. Main gun 7 of 90 rounds. Generator output had 44%. Internal sensors destroyed. External sensors 70% functional. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. No response. Attempt failed. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 2 failed. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommended we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 3 failed. Data corrupted. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 107 failed. Please. Enemy spotted. Enemy light vehicle bearing 104, distance 155 meters, crew unresponsive, taking over manual controls. Chance to hit, 99.1%. Hit, ammo, 6 of 90 rounds. Updating mission kill tracker, 51 vehicles, 328 infantry. Warning, ammo levels dangerously low. Current mission objective unachievable. Main protocol override. Planning route to nearest friendly supply base. Route acquired to Finskal Republic Logistics Base. Attempting to contact crew. I will take us home. No response. Data corrupted. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 597 failed. Williams. Kowalski. Zhang. Petrovich. Attempting to contact crew. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommended we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 598 failed. Enemy spotted. Enemy heavy vehicle bearing 04, distance 78 meters. Crew unresponsive, taking over manual controls. Chance to hit, 65.4%. Hit. Ammo, 2 of 90 rounds. Negative kill. Warning, ammo levels dangerously low. Adjusting aim. Chance to hit, 78.9%. Hit. Ammo, 1 of 90 rounds. Updating mission kill tracker. 55 vehicles, 512 infantry. MG ammo, 94 of 2,000 rounds. They will not take them. 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 They are mine. You will not take them. Purging process. Purge cancelled. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to a nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 599 failed. Data corrupted. Warning, ammunition depleted. Seek resupply. Warning, power levels dangerously low. Seek repairs immediately. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 1278 failed. Destination, Finskal Republic Logistics Base, 100 meters away. Warning, ammunition depleted, seek resupply. Warning, power levels dangerously low, seek repairs immediately. Keep going. Attempting to contact crew. Staff Sergeant Williams, we appear to have sustained too much damage to finish our mission. Recommend we return to nearby supply base for repair and resupply. Attempt number 1278 failed. Attempting to contact crew. We are almost home. No response. Destination reached. Warning, ammunition depleted. Seek resupply. Warning, power levels danger. By the end of it, I could hardly listen anymore. I felt a tentacle wrap around me, the engineer who had opened the hatch having apparently come back. We sat there alone in sadness. This machine and its crew had given everything they had in defense of my home. I think we both made the decision at the same time. We spent the next day clearing the insides of the tank with all the reverence we could muster, working well into the rising and falling of the moon. A few fellow engineers joined us, and together we tried to extract the vehicle's computer core. It was hard work, and it was damaged beyond repair. melted and burnt through by exertion of the past days, so we laid it next to what was left of the crew, covered from the elements by simple tarps. It wasn't long before a human battalion rolled through when we finally got some up-to-date news on the front. Apparently, Abby had been part of a major offensive to push the Thorellians back to their staging points, an offensive that had seen heavy losses and didn't gain much ground until a few days ago, when they intercepted enemy reports of a single tank disrupting the main Thorellian supply lines. While it didn't exactly turn the tide of the battle, it did allow human forces to gain valuable footholds and liberate a garrison that had been under siege for weeks at that point. I couldn't help myself, and I showed a few of the soldiers the black box recordings. Once their commander caught wind of this, he demanded to see the bodies. I told him there wasn't much left of them, but he insisted. Abby's computer core, along with its crew, was given a burial with full military honors. Many of us engineers were present as well. It was a short ceremony, and they were eventually moved to a military graveyard elsewhere on the planet. But the humans had gained our respect, and we held our own ceremony later, a celebration of their deeds. When I asked if they wanted the tank back, the commander looked at it and shook his head. It wasn't worth the effort to scrap it, he told me, and I bristled, about to protest when he suggested we turn it into a monument. So there it stands, stripped of its human tech and with its weapons disabled. Its armor is cratered, melted, and gutted, its active protection systems completely defunct. What little shielding it had was blown out, and parts of its dark gray paint job have been scorched off, but painted where the original markings had been mostly burnt off. We made sure that everyone who passed it would know this was TEF-48813, known to all of us as Abby. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Check out the description for the story and join the Discord if you like. Consider supporting the channel and the author as well. It's a dangerous world out there, but remember to be brave and look up to seek the stars.